All right, let's take a look at the remote controller. The remote controllers for the Phantom 3 Advanced and the Phantom 3 Professional are the same. They both allow you to control your aircraft with a 2.4 gigahertz radio signal. All right, let's take a closer look. First, you have your power button, right here. Press the power button once to check your remote controller's battery status, like this. Press the button once, press again and hold to turn the remote controller on. Once, again and hold, and it's on. To turn the remote controller off, do the same thing. Press once, press again and hold, and it's off. Now your power port. It's located right here on the side of your remote controller. To charge the remote controller, simply insert the plug into the power port and then connect the charger to a power source. Here are your antennas. The antennas emit the 2.4 gigahertz digital radio signal that controls and transmits video from your aircraft. Now, by positioning the antennas up, you can maximize your aircraft range. Your mobile device holder, right here. Clamp your mobile device to your remote controller using the holder. And if you're using a smaller device, these small tabs on the side flip out. Now the clamp extends up by pressing this button. And you can just push down on the top to clamp down. Just like that. Now your control stick, right here. These sticks allow you to control your aircraft's altitude and lateral movements. Now we'll get into that in detail during the pre-flight video. On this side, you'll see your Return to Home button. Now the Return to Home button is a safety feature that lets you return your aircraft to its liftoff point automatically as long as there is a GPS signal. The LED behind the button indicates the status of Return to Home as it comes home. Battery level LEDs. These LEDs indicate the remote controller's battery status, and it will give you an audible warning once the voltage gets too low. Status LED. The status LED displays the remote controller status, red when not connected, and green when it is connected to the aircraft. On this side, you'll find your camera settings dial. To adjust camera settings, you can just turn this dial. For example, you can adjust your exposure during flight. Now remember, you should be connected to a mobile device running the DJI Pilot app in order to make use of this function. Right here is your playback button. If you want to playback captured images or videos, just click this button. A menu will pop up in the DJI Pilot app, and you can play back your images and videos. This is your shutter button. To take a photo, press the shutter button once. Now, in burst mode, which you can set, you can capture multiple photos with one press of that button. Now on this side, you'll find your flight mode switch. The Phantom 3 has 3 flight modes. P mode, which is GPS and vision positioning, A mode, which is attitude, and F mode, which is an advanced intelligent orientation control mode. The basic default setting is P mode, regardless of the position until the other functions are enabled in the DJI Pilot app. Here is your video recording button. Press this button to start and stop video recordings. And this is your gimbal dial. This gimbal dial lets you control the gimbal's tilt. So as you fly forward or backwards, you can track your subject by tilting down. On the back, your USB port. This port can be used to upgrade the firmware, as well as connecting to your mobile device with the DJI Pilot app. Now your back left and right buttons. These 2 buttons on the back of the remote controller are customizable and can be set using the DJI Pilot app. All right, that is the remote controller. Now let's take a look at the Intelligent Flight Battery. This is the Intelligent Flight Battery, which comes with both the Phantom 3 Advanced and Phantom 3 Professional. It is a 4-cell battery specifically designed to be paired with the new Phantom 3 motors for longer life and reliability. Now remember, before you start flying, read and remove this label. This is the power button. Press the power button once to check the battery status. Press the power button once, then again, and hold for 2 seconds to turn on the battery. Once, again and hold. Now press the power button once, press it again, and hold for 2 seconds to turn off the battery. On the front of the Intelligent Flight Battery are the battery level indicators. Now these tell you the amount of charge remaining in your battery, as well as charging status of the battery. Now charging port and charger. To charge the Intelligent Flight Battery, you just flip up the cover on the charge cable, just like this. Then, insert the prongs into the matching slots on the battery, just like this. Then connect the charger to a power source. All right, those are the main features of the Intelligent Flight Battery. Now let's take a look at the accessories box. Inside this bag, you'll find your propeller wrench. Use this to tighten your propellers. You'll also find a set of spare landing pads which go on the bottom of the landing gear in case you lose them. Also included are spare dampeners, which attach your gimbal to the aircraft. Also included is a spare anti-drop kit, which keeps the gimbal dampeners secure. Let's take a look at the propellers. There are 2 sets of 4 propellers. Let's take a look at one of the sets. Now each set comes with 2 black indicated propellers for clockwise rotation and 2 silver indicated propellers for counterclockwise rotation. Now we'll go over how to install these in the pre-flight video. And finally, let's take a look at the literature. There are 3 items inside the literature packet. You have safety guidelines and disclaimer, your quick start guide, and in the box. And for your user manual, please visit our website at www.dji.com. And please remember to read all of these documents before you begin to fly. Now, we've gone through all the items included in the Phantom 3 box. In our next video, we'll be going through a pre-flight checklist. Thanks for watching.